Hello everyone, Felipe here again here with Dania. We're gonna go back to the lasso guard. Okay guys, try another sweep when your opponent gets a crossface. Nice to see you people moving the head sideways, up and down. Circling the head of one. Arm. The other arm. Hips. Okay, everyone. Drop in the floor. Loosening the hips, counting to 10 people. Move your hips from one side to the other side. And bridging 10 times each side. And hip escape, everyone. 10 times each side. Hip escaping forward. 10 times each side, people. Sitting up and elevating the hip. One side, the other side. Try not to use the hands. Elbows between your knees. 5 times each side, people. Rolling back and forth over the shoulder. Okay, if you guys want to land on your hips, that's fine, but rolling forward without using the feet. Okay guys, 5 times each side as well, back and forth. As usual, rolling sideways, also back and forth. Over your shoulder, okay everyone, not over your head, not over your back. Hips and shoulders always working together. If one drop, the other one comes up. 5 times each side, back and forth. And inverting and sitting forward with a guard retention motion. So shoulder drop, hip comes up, and we sit forward. Shoulder drop, hip comes up and sitting forward. 5 times each side, everyone. Back and forth. Side to the side, actually. And we're gonna move to the partner drills. Let's go, people. Okay, people, just repeating the drills that we've been doing from the lasso situation, where Dania's gonna keep my sleeves, my hands here close to her belt. Realize, people, that when Dania hip escapes, she also pulls the sleeve. She's gonna bring the foot from the outside to the inside until the foot is under the armpit and square the hips. She hip escapes again, undo the lasso, and does the same to the other side. Hip escapes, foot goes in, establishes the lasso guard, going back, foot on the hip, squares the hip, and we're just gonna go side to the side. Okay, people? So we started with this on the last Tuesday, okay, people, on the class number 97, where I explained this with more details. So if you guys require more details, just check that class, okay? 3 minutes, one of you on top, the other one on the bottom, and we're gonna move to the partner, to today's position. Let's see, everyone. Okay, people, I'm gonna show another sweep, alright? Next classes I'm gonna show some submissions from the lasso, but we're gonna stick here with the sweeps. And I just want to talk about something that I didn't mention before, but it's important to know. That one thing that is important, guys, is that you can get the lasso not just from, how can I say, close guard situation, or when your opponent grab the pants here, and you guys can get the lasso. Every time that you have your opponent's hand kind of across your hip, it's a position that you can get the lasso. For example, let's say that Dania is trying to get the knee slide. You guys can see that her hand is here across my hip, touching the belt. I can also get the lasso here and protect my guard and start playing from here, okay guys? So if you see your opponent's arm across your hip, touching the hip, just, you guys can set the lasso is a very good way to prevent the guard pass as well. What might happen, people, sometimes, and even like Dania was asking me about this prior to this position, is that sometimes people are gonna manage to push this leg, but they're gonna go all the way and get to the crossface. Most of the times I'm gonna be able to use the lasso to get the distance. But what happens a lot of the times is that my opponent's gonna put so much pressure here that even if I extend the hip, I'm not gonna be able to drive this shoulder away. So what can I do from here? So I'm already here with this arm next to the hip. I'm gonna get the grip that I have on the pants and realize, guys, I didn't let go of the lasso, right? I wanna keep the control, right? Dania's doing a crossface. She's here on my side. That's uncomfortable for me, but the lasso stays. So I'm gonna keep the grip here on the pants and I'm going to extend my leg all the way through. And now I still have the control of her sleeve, but now I have my knee under her armpit. So I'm gonna keep this leg extended. The other foot I'm gonna bring on the floor, and now I'm gonna rotate both hip and shoulder all the way to the other side, driving her shoulder down, extending my arm to elevate the hip, and now I end up on the side control. Super simple, people, and you're gonna get a lot of people by surprise. Just wanna mention, guys, even if you have the lasso, so just wanna talk about this real quick, especially for people interested in competing. So I had the lasso, Dania passed, and before I could do anything, she establishes here the crossface. Even if I had the lasso, okay, I still have it. If Dania stays here for 3 seconds or more and I don't do anything, she gets the 3 points, right? So very important that I don't let Dania get to this position super fast. So from here, I'm gonna grab her pants, okay? And I'm gonna start turning my body towards her and pushing my leg through, okay? Now that I have here my knee under her armpit, the other foot goes on the floor, and I'm gonna rotate my body that is turning to the right, all the way to the left. As Dania's shoulder touches the floor, I'm gonna extend my arm, pushing Dania all the way to the other side, ending up on the side control. Let's say that I'm competing here with Dania in a weird absolute division.
Mixed absolute.
So, there's no belts, no weight classes, no gender differentiation, everybody together. Dania pass, establish the side control. I'm already going straight with my grips. And if I do this before the 3 seconds are counted, I get the sweep from here. All right? So, of course, people trying with each other slowly first so you can understand the position, and then connecting the sets and trying this a little bit faster, okay? Trying with each other as much as you can, okay guys? Now let's train a little bit. Okay everyone, as we've been working before, then it's gonna set the lasso. And we're gonna be working from here. Dania trying to keep me here. We're trying to sweep. I'm gonna be trying to pass, standing up, trying to get a position, trying to free my hand. As I free the hand, she's doing the lasso on the other side, making sure it don't get away. People on the bottom, doing your best. People on top, 30, 40, 50% resistance. As you guys see your partner getting better at this, you guys can also push a little bit harder, just helping each other so the person on the bottom can also develop. Okay guys, so 3 minutes, one of you on top. If you guys pass, back from the beginning. And the other one on the bottom for 3 minutes as well. If they get to sweep, back from the beginning, okay? Then you guys switch, whoever's on the bottom get on top. And then you guys can add some extra rolls to it, as many as you want. And hope you guys are okay, you guys are having a good time, even though with all the difficulties. And hope to see you guys soon. Bye bye.